Hur lägger han så? Today's a little bit of a special day because I went out to the office at like 5 a.m. Then Amanda is sick and Alex has been sick. So she has to test herself so she doesn't have COVID because she's working within the medical care. And I had to go home, take care of the kid, and then head back to the studio. But first... I've been optimizing the studio and I might have ordered a couple of more things. Nerf Bullseye Digital Target. Another Nerf Digital Target. I want to have some sort of leaderboard here in the studio of who has the best points. I think that this is going to be a very fun way to achieve that. Well, that has got to be the most annoying sound in the world. Ska vi se. Där var det. Oh, snipern alltså. Jävlar. Ja. Oh! Late nights on the highway. Mail delivery. Ja. Var det något mer?
Nej.
Vill du köra Wisewords idag eller?
Ja, vad skulle det vara då? Hello.
Do you want to try and see if you can get on the leaderboard?
Why doesn't it sound?
I removed the speaker. Which gun do you want to choose? Okay. You can choose one.
It must be one with the pile.
Pile. You can take whichever one you want. 7 hits, as many darts as you need, and then we take the score.
It doesn't matter where you end up, 'cause you try to wherever you want. And you don't
90 poäng! Han tar en ledaren! Oj, 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 oj. Det var bra.
Did you see that?
Yes, unfortunately.
These young people had not a chance.
It's gonna be enough nerfing for now. I am going to take the leaderboard for sure. But we set a rule. You can only do it once a day and you can only have one gun when you're doing it for that specific day. So today is done. New shot tomorrow. So in the previous episode, we talked about investments and how you can utilize the investments you do for your YouTube channel to make money as you buy new stuff to run your business. You know, if you haven't seen that video, you can check it out. I'm going to drop it in the description box down below. But I want to talk about the top 5 investments that I've done when it comes to my business overall, and the top 5 things that I've noticed to actually generate a lot of positive things when it comes to running a business. There's 3 things that will cost you money, and there's 1 thing that might cost you money depending on how much money you got saved up, and then another thing that is completely for free. The first thing is, of course, working out, because working out is not only good for your body, for your mind, for your health, and everything that comes with the vessel that we live here on Earth with. Being able to implement a workout into your day-to-day life as a routine is something that I highly recommend you do, because it gets you off your ass. When you're editing for long days, you can get something done without feeling that you have to complete the project that you're working on or something else, because doing just a quick workout will give you that burst of endorphins that you succeeded into, finalizing something. And I think that that is such a golden thing to have as a routine in your day-to-day life, to be able to stay productive. The second thing has been to actually take some time off from a daytime job to be able to invest time into myself. When you're spending 8 hours a day on a daytime job that you're not really enjoying, then you're also not developing yourself. But when you were able to grab those 8 hours a day and invest them into something that you really, really enjoy doing, that is also when you're going to see a lot of development happening to what it is that you're doing, because you're so passionate about getting growth with the time that you get on your hands. Or at least that was the case for me, because as I was taking time off from a daytime job, all of a sudden I had like full days where I could just make the things that I wanted to get really good at and then try to make money from that. So I basically went out as much as I could every single day, capture things, practicing, using the camera in different ways that I have never used it before, to be able to learn how the camera actually worked, so that I could show that to potential clients and then get jobs that way. And YouTube was actually not a potential revenue source for me. It was more like something where I could practice my skills and also have something to show for future clients. So it was basically a win-win situation just doing YouTube videos. The next thing is my computer. Ever since I started working with this videography and photography and everything around it, I have always tried to have a very good computer, because being able to save time off when you're editing or when you're rendering or anything else that comes with this kind of workflow is a huge win. You might think to yourself, yeah, but what am I going to do with 45 minutes extra? If you think that you're spending 45 minutes every single day on rendering a video, that adds up to a lot of hours when you count a week or month or year. And if you were able to spend those 45 minutes on something else, then it might be worth considering in upgrading your computer or investing in a very good computer. And then of course we have a good camera. I remember when I bought my Sony a6300 that had basically all the features that I wanted to have, but the motivation that camera gave me to actually pursue the dreams or pursue the passion that I had was immense. And I think that when you are investing money into a tool that you really want to use, then that tool is going to help you to stay motivated to be able to pursue the journey that you're longing for. Which brings us into the next investment, that is going to be a good camera lens. I have been looking at so many different lenses, and every single time that I bought a lens that is not the one that I wanted, but a cheaper one, I have kind of regretted it down the line and eventually opted in for the lens that I initially wanted to have. Buying a really good camera lens for your good camera is going to be an extension of what you actually can achieve with the entire unit that you got. And there's no right or wrong when it comes to camera lenses, because I can say that this lens is going to be good or this is going to be good. It's going to be up to you to know what it is that you want to create and find the lens that is going to suit your needs the best. But the most important thing that goes a little bit outside of these 5 things that I've talked about is going to be to have fun.